Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And that does your confidence guys no favor. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed. Hey, they're doing something right.
Beverly, the pass to Harden. The pass to Papanicolo to the middle. Here's Adrian. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls free. He's checked in for the Rockets. Terry comes in for Patrick Beverly. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Boomer. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Feeds to Augustine. He dishes it to Monroe. They get a hand on it. Pass to Boomer. Pocket 6. Monroe with a screen on Terry. Here's Boomer. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And here we go. Lays it in off the breakaway. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And it's Terry off the drive. The high post shot. And he hits the jump shot. .104 left to play here in the first. Here is Boomer. Right now averaging 5 points a game. In low to Monroe. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Greg Monroe, good size and skill at the power forward position. Loves to operate from the high post where he can make plays for others or attack off the dribble.
And Monroe is an elusive left-hander. He's great at driving and getting to the basket. Not really an elite athlete, but, well, I tell you, with his size and ball handling ability, he's more than capable.
And Monroe developing his mid-range jump shot, Steve, to complete his face-up arsenal.
Well, he's made strides. I mean, it's a little concerning to see his free throw percentage falling over the last 2 seasons, but that jump shot is key to keeping his driving lanes open.
Butler, he's checked in for Detroit.
Greg Monroe, 6'11", 250, the ability to play the 4 or the 5 spot. This combination of size and skill makes him very coveted around the league.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Uncovered. Good. Monroe's got 10 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Terry outside. Passes it to Ariza. And the shot is good. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Boomer. Again, the Pistons score. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Pistons on top. They lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Coming up next Monday night, February 2nd, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies take on Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns. Big-time hoops coming your way.
getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Rockets lead by 2. And time now to go.
Josh, you guys seemed intent on getting this win tonight. How important a game was this to this team?
Most definitely. I mean, this game is as important as the next. We really need this win. I'm pretty sure they need it too. So, you expect a good show out of all of this.
Two hungry teams, no doubt about it, Josh. Thanks for the time.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. I couldn't be any happier with how feisty we've been on D. The pressure we put on their ball handlers has led to one steal after another, and it has completely upset their game plan. Ball security was probably our high point.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given to the...
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverly and Harden man the back. Trevor Ariza out there with Jeff Adrian. And it's Jones in at the 5. Down low. Smith kicks to Jennings. Here's Meeks. Guarded by Harden. Just 3 to shoot. Meeks can't hit. For an update.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Stolen by Beverly. Ariza outside. Jones sets the pick for Ariza. Misfires after coming off the pick. The Pistons trailing. In the corner, Smith with it. Here is Boomer, guarded by Harden. Deflects the pass. Shots good from Boomer. Boomer's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a 3-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Singler, he's checked in for the Pistons. Augustine comes in for Meeks. And a change for the Rockets. Kennedy's checked in for James Harden. Here's Boomer for the lead. The second effort. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Cannon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3. And so it's Detroit with the ball. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets. Makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the back.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
Leaves the dishes to Adrian. Lock at 6. From 13. Rebound, Detroit.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
1:19 left to play in the third. Screen by Monroe. Boomer the pass to Monroe. Dishes to Singler. Count it from 12. Singler's got 5 now.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
There's the pick. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Smith. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Caron Butler is checked in for Detroit. Caldwell Pope comes in for Boomer. Houston also made 24 seconds left in the game.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
Boomer, he's in at point guard. Jonas Jerebko out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Shot clock at 3.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Josh, congratulations on the win. What elements of how the team played will you take into your next game?
Just the way we was able to help each other out on the defensive end. How we was able to get out in the transition and get some easy buckets. And we just got to keep playing unselfish. We got to keep sharing the basketball and limit our turnovers. And I think we'll be okay.
Josh, your team always dangerous out in transition. Thank you. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke.